Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. This one will be fair caught. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Now here's the toss play. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
So on the opening drive, they're backed up here now, 3rd and 9. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that 1st down on the 3rd down conversion.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And there's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And he's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They'll kick it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. The guys up front line up. It's first down. Keeping it on the ground here. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to throw. It's Mendez. He pulls in the catch. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent game that time.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
What a great job of playing assignment football here against the option by this defense. Every aspect of that play was taken away. The quarterback got into desperation mode and loses yards. Now they're behind the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but they'll spot the ball down to 15.
It's a great play for the offense. Let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw. They couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Gives it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Mendez. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Trojans.
Well, that's the thing.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. The back's got it. And now the defense able to bring him down. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Well, I know analytics are going to tell you to go for it on 4th and inches. It's just a little bit scarier doing it in your own territory. But listen, if you trust your offense and you trust the preparation you've had in these kind of short yardage situations, I say if they get another one of these, they go for that one too, because it clearly has worked out for them.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Scanning the field. It's Knapp. Bringing pressure. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, that's their 2nd sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw on 3rd and forever. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
He'll hand it off. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Sticking with the running game. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. It's a quick grab. And they pick up the first down, tackled at the 25. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Trojans line up on 1st and 10 now. Dropping back, it's Mendez. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's tackled after the catch. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up for the sack. Good play.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this third down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Dump ball's caught by the running back. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be 1st down. Dropping back, it's Knapp. He's going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Love love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Point after, knocked right through. The offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's French. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Comes the USC offense back on the field. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? With the catch, it's Jordan.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Lofting it toward the left sideline. What a diving catch way downfield. Big gain.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
The Trojans line it up with 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's caught. Touchdown, Southern California.
Boy, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Handoff from the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's French. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Morrison. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass caught, second down now. Here's the handoff. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. And the quarterback's going to sneak it.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance in that next round of the postseason.
They're going to run it. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
They're going to run it here. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, USC.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And now the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Back to pass. It's Knapp. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
The offense already has one fourth-down conversion. They do it for a second time. Here comes a handoff. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
The shotgun running play call.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Man, that is a good chunk of yardage picked up by the big guy. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of space created for a fullback. He can simply make his own way.
And here's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Takes the handoff again. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. Long enough and good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Mississippi State offense is back out there now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, I think that's only his 2nd catch of this entire game. Boy, this defense has done an amazing job of keeping him in check. Let's face it, this guy's as good as anybody in the country. Big-time playmaking ability.
Tremendous toughness here. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
It's a good call against man coverage, but the execution made the play there.
1st down and 10 now. Looking downfield. It's Knapp. Makes a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Chris, give him some credit here. He's fighting to get to that first down, breaks the tackle, just comes up a little bit short of the first down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice.
29 Philly, 2-9 Philly, 6-9-1, Gators score.
Here we go on fourth down. Gain moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Ready,
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
moves.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Running play called on 3rd and short. Aiming for the end zone. They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. The offense in scoring position with a new set of downs. On first down, it's play action. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Mississippi. So a quarterback who can escape and score like that, what a boost for this offense.
Yeah, quarterbacks like this who can scramble are so hard to defend because the defense is so caught up in coverage and defending the pass. By the time they realize what's happening, there's no chance of stopping him from scoring.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the USC offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to 39. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll run it here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
There's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that previous play. It's victory formation. Quarterback will kneel down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, when they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.